Good afternoon, everybody. Trustchain here. Just going to go over some projects I've mentioned in the past and they're still in development, still got some great roadmaps ahead of them. First one to talk about today is COTI. I'm going to do a follow-up video of some other projects tomorrow, but today I'm just going to concentrate on COTI, C-O-T-I. Now, I've done this video on 2nd of September. Back then, I talked about 6 projects, sharing, COTI, Swing By, BZRX, DOT, and VIDT. Now, 4 of them are doing absolutely fantastic. Swing By and BZRX have been pretty stagnant. Still got plans for longevity. I think it's going to be great. About the 6 projects, 4 are doing absolutely fantastic. Now, COTI, mentioned at the time, it was ranked 171 with the market cap just below 50 million. Now, here we are today, and its market cap is over 150 million, but with 22.5 cents. So it's having good growth. It's now, they say it's ranked 154 today. They're making huge strides. One downside to COTI, always be honest and transparent, is the fact there's only 33% of the circulating supply out there. So that's just one thing you've got to be wary of. However, with their development, we'll show you the roadmap in a minute, what they're planning this year. I've held COTI for quite a while now. Not a huge bag, but a decent bag of COTI. But, the price is going up and up. I think it was just, basically last August. You go back to this video, you can actually see here, basically end of August, I remember looking into COTI more and I bought some and then literally I've done this video on 2nd of September and you can see it was just basically not far off 9 cents. So here we are now, we're not far off 23 cents. So we're doing fantastic. Obviously the market's gone up a lot since then. A lot of projects are rocketing in price, but this is a real solid project. Sum up quickly what COTI is. It basically always marked itself as the first enterprise grade fintech platform that empowers organisations to build their own payment solutions. Now COTI's been around 5 years. So it's done fantastic to survive the bear market, still progressing. And as I'll show you the roadmap. It's got massive plans for this year, which is a real testament to the team. We'll quickly go through the team as well later. Absolutely massive team, huge plans. They really are developing. 2020 was a wonderful year for them, and the fact they've now got COTIPay. It's one of the world's first blockchain protocols. It's optimized for decentralized payments. COTIPay is actually, they've got their own app now, which is doing fantastic. The 2 founders, Samuel Falcon and David Asaraf, always very vocal in their plans. Great to get them on the channel actually, but we'll see how that goes. I might invite them on, see what they think. There's many things that actually make COTI unique. COTI, if you want to pronounce it. They can process basically every kind of payment type, both in terms of online payments as offline ones. This includes crypto as well as the stable coins, as well as credit cards and even native coins. It's a built-in financing to boot with interest earned on deposits and loans. See, 2020, they've done fantastic there. The partnership note, what I thought was incredible, was in 2020. Paywise was like a COTI subsidiary, enables basically them as a team to target hosts of merchants via direct credit card processing. You go through it, and they released their COTI Global Trust System (GTS), which is basically the initial GTS system supports the Bitcoin network, but it's going to be expanded in 2021 to include Ethereum and Cardano. Now we'll talk about Cardano in a minute. They jumped on board, got a partnership with Cardano. It was fantastic. The other notes of 2010 was the Trustchain 2.0 update, significant developments, and also implementing the PBFD consensus module to upgrade the network to DAG 2.0. There was a lot going on. I was trying to remember all the bits they did, but there was I remember one other achievement was the multi-DAG. The multi-DAG extends the capacity of their trust chain to allow for multi-currency and additional token issuance on the COTI network. So I think launching COTIPay was one of the best parts of 2020 for them. They also got listed on Binance for nothing, which is obviously no mean feat, because how much Binance normally charge people. Obviously last year, as we know, 2020 was a massive year for DEX, and it was listed, and they did list the ERC20 version of COTI on Uniswap. And their COTI Uniswap pool's done fantastic since launch. It also launched on other exchanges like Gate.io, into DAX, WIREX, Bidex, and Coinbit. Now there, a lot of exchanges based in Asia, opens up the market. Gate is, if I remember, India. WIREX is India. Bidesk is Korea. Indonesia, Coinbit, if I've got that right, I think. And it was also on swap platforms like Changelly and Change Now. So there's a lot going on. They're constantly developing. But as you scroll through their site, you can see loads of information on it. They want power grid of payments, what they say. They haven't got it on iOS yet, but get it on Google Play. Anyway, it's been seen on a lot of things. It's been covered a lot, COTI. I've seen it around a lot of places. And you scroll through, basically COTI provides the 7 necessary elements for perfect payment infrastructure. And it states here, COTI can process over 100,000 transactions per second, which is absolutely incredible for any cryptocurrency blockchain ecosystem to be able to do that. States here COTI is creating price stability technology. COTI cuts out intermediaries and eliminates the need for costly mining. And it basically just comes out, this is what also COTI provides the first ever dispute resolution system to safeguard users against error, fraud and counterparty abuse, which obviously is fantastic. Trustchain, which we talked about briefly just there, is the core of the COTI's infrastructure lies the Trustchain, proprietary consensus algorithm based on machine learning. The Trustchain lies on a multi-DAG, which basically stands for Directed Acyclic Graph data structure, which allows in terms of drive up scalability, processing 100,000 transactions per second. That is absolutely incredible. You know, not many projects can state that. I know Elrond's another one to state that. I'm sure Cardano will be there, but that is excellent. Again, that's what perhaps sticks COTI out from many of the others. And you go through there and you've got all the different things, you've got all the different loyalty networks, develops an end-to-end solution for building blockchain-based loyalty networks to increase profits and customer retention, remittance technology. But you go through the team here, you can see there's the CEO, he's quite active. I've seen his plans, I've seen him often on social media, very sort of proactive CEO and giving you updates. And you can see there all the different co-founders, and there's a decent team behind it. They've all got LinkedIn profiles, you can check their history, genuine people, you know. But when the bit where actually, to sum up to me, which was the main bit, was their roadmap. Now, so I covered this back, basically I got a lot into COTI sort of August, but I've done the video on 2nd September. But I've always said with projects, I say the downside is basically circulating supply, but what I always look for is a solid roadmap, a decent team behind it, which they've got. Now, COTI's roadmap 2021 first half, we need to go through this, go through everything they're planning to do, etc. But I'll put the link below, but you can see the COTI roadmap and look at all this, what they've got going on. Debit card and bank account Visa. For COTIPay to have its own actual debit card is absolutely fantastic. You can see all the ADA-Pay on Shelly Mainnet. You know, we're talking about their partnerships with Cardano. You can see all the ledger, the staking 3.0. We'll go through the staking in a minute. Singaporean exchange license in the second quarter. As we go in here, COTIPay will finally be on iOS in the second quarter. Mentioned just now, it's on Google Play only. Paywise, payment institution license. You know, DAG 2.0, Trustchain 2.0. Absolutely massive year. And this is just the first 2 quarters of 21. So once these are done, they bring out the roadmap for the rest of the year. So COTI, I think, is going to have a fantastic year. People talk about price prediction again. It's all about the circulating supply when it's coming out. But in this bull run, who knows? But it's easy to see $1, isn't it? Let's be honest. So scroll through everything you know about the COTI's partnerships. They've got a video here. It's COTI and the Cardano Foundation. Obviously talk about Cardano a lot on here. It states there, COTI's crypto gateway is a different part of COTI's universal payment system. As a direct result of this week's announcement on the first release of our crypto gateway, that's payments received by merchants in Bitcoin. We're pleased to announce today the release of the Pay with ADA gateway solution for payments we accept in ADA as part of our collaboration with Cardano. I mentioned that news article before. They mentioned also Ethereum. Thanks to the crypto gateway, merchants will be able to get ADA payments easily and directly via their website. That is massive for ADA. And it's massive for COTI that sign up with all these different partnerships. Now you scroll down, COTI and Chainlink. Chainlink's involved in many projects, as we know, wonderful project. And basically, trustworthy environment is essential for the widespread adoption of cryptocurrencies. To further this, COTI developed a unique trust score node as part of its global trust system. So you scroll through there, and COTI and Chainlink initiate the process of integrating the GTS mechanism into Chainlink's Oracle and smart contract framework. This will add support for the trust-based events in smart contracts, enabling user incentivization in line with the predetermined trust score threshold. COTI and Celsius network, we mentioned that before. Now, both these are sort of built ERC20 tokens. Again, we mentioned before about Celsius. He's talking to Charles Hoskin a lot. Will they cross over the ERC20 converter once Gongon's released to Cardano? Who knows? Celsius, again, as a project, he pays the fees. Get their app. I mentioned their app before. Incredible project, how much he pays the fees himself. But the Celsius token itself, massive, rapid price increase, you know. And it states there, Celsius network will be integrated into the COTI network, enabling consumers and merchants to easily earn interest and access loans directly on the COTI platform. You can see there, Celsius is a leading lending platform with over $4.25 million in loan origination. So again, tied up with COTI and Phantom. I mentioned Phantom for a while. Simplex. If you go on exchange, quite often when you pay with a credit card, you use Simplex just to complete the transaction. Now they've done a link with them. It states there, Simplex is an EU licensed financial institution that enables users to buy crypto from exchange using their credit cards in a full free environment. So again, the fact they've tied up with them is great. really is good. You see there, Binance and KuCoin, 2 cryptocurrency exchanges have already partnered with Simplex. So the fact that COTI have signed up with them, again, is wonderful news. So one thing that about COTI as well, about staking. So I didn't used to do a lot of staking, but I really get into it now because it's a nice passive income, especially, you know, in a bull run and still in a bull run. The coins you get in the moment, when you stake them, the actual monthly passive income as they go up in price gives you a nice monthly income. Easy passive income, not relying on a third party sort of thing. It's purely you hold the stake in, and it scrolls through there. So, you know, you can scroll through, it's got all the different sort of links and all how much staked COTIs per participant, etc., etc. But what again I like is this site I mentioned many times, stakingrewards.com. You can basically put in any coin where staking's allowed, and it'll tell you what the reward is, where you can get your staking. It's a fantastic site. I know I've mentioned it many times. So what I like about here, you can put in the COTI you want to stake. So for example, it's got 5,000. Let's put in 1,000. It's very generous. It would actually, if you put 1,000 COTI, the monthly earning is 262 COTI, which actually over a year is 3,151. Now that is very high rewards. You're going to struggle to find another project giving out that much rewards. Now, if you put in 10,000, look at your monthly earning, 2,625 COTI. Now, your yearly earnings, 31,500. Now, at the moment, I say you go back to here, see here, just approaching 23 cents. Okay. Now, I say, who knows what the price will be? I say the circulating supply is a bit of a concern, it's only 33%. However, if that reaches $1, and you've staked 10,000, effectively your yearly earning would be $31,000. So what I like about it gives the providers the overview, the metrics they calculate. So you've got on the providers, it just gives you an overview of, like you can see there, my container reward 10%. So COTI is very, very generous with their staking. Okay, and that's one thing you perhaps need to look in at your portfolio if you're interested in staking. It did have staking last year on Binance and KuCoin, but as usual, it's sold out. I find Binance now, whenever they actually start staking with a quality project, they sell out literally in hours, sometimes even minutes. You know, they did ADA the other day, Cardano, and it sold out literally in minutes. So with COTI though, when you get them sort of rewards, absolutely incredible. So again, something to keep your eye on. But going back to the pay.coti.io, so you basically want to sign up here. You get the COTIPay. I say it's only on Google Play at the moment, being iOS second quarter. That's me personally. I'm not a Google, I'm not an Android person, I'm an Apple person. So we'll get that. So you sign up, get your COTIPay, got all those different solutions, how to buy your crypto and spend your crypto, getting our own debit card with your app as well. This is huge. And so I just want to go back to the owners really, and you can see here. Now what you do is if you want to just click on and find out anything about them, just hit here. Now I think it's important, I've gone through many sites before, they don't actually show the owners, but these are actually all got LinkedIn profiles. So you can actually hear, when you script down here, I know we sort of just did a quick overview, but you can meet the full team and it gives them more in depth about them. So you scroll through it all there, and it is a lot of people. So many people involved with COTI, and they're constantly developing. In fact, they've been around 5 years, speaks for itself. So just want to give a quick overview on COTI. As I've mentioned back in September, I just basically the main thing what got my focus was their roadmap. I think this is absolutely incredible for the first 2 quarters of 2021. So keep your eyes out on COTI. Thanks for listening. Email me info@cryptostrang.com. Social media links below. Anyone need help as usual, let me know. Here to help any way I can. Thanks very much, guys. Take care of yourselves. Cheers. Bye.